What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of the Maintain the Design Sports Podcast. MK, how you doing, my bro?
I'm good, bro.
You good?
I'm good. I see we got some new mic setups here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How was your weekend of sport?
Bro, I have mixed emotions, bro.
Yeah.
I have many
Talk
mixed
to me.
emotions. Firstly, let's just start off by saying, like, I'm not dressed like how I normally dress because I just came from work.
Yeah.
Okay? So don't judge me for dressing like a spaz, okay? You know, normally I'm wearing a United shirt and I'm supporting the Red Devils, bro. But yeah, today we got to keep it a bit professional.
Yeah.
My weekend of sport, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, new weekend, same old Man United, bro.
Ah, mate.
Let me tell you, okay, let's start with the United game, bro. So,
Yeah.
Fred, that's not working, bro.
Nah.
It's not working, and you could see we miss Christian Eriksen.
Very much so. Very much so. Remember what I told you about beginning of the season when we signed Eriksen? Remember we had our mock lineups of the season based on the players we had signed. And remember I said Eriksen in the 10 over Bruno?
Yes.
I think we're seeing why now.
100%.
Because, look, Bruno's a great player, but sometimes I feel like he doesn't do the simple things well enough. He always tries to overdo things, whereas sometimes you need a player that's just going to keep it simple.
Yeah.
Pass the right pass at the right time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Have the correct vision. You know, it's all about reading the game, and I don't feel like Bruno does that well enough.
Yeah. Well, the thing about Bruno is what we need to understand, and what I empathize with this man about, dude, is that guy gets marked out of every game, dude.
Yeah, true.
Like,
true,
I think teams just identify, like, no, this is the danger man, and they take him out of the game. Like, if you've noticed about Bruno, he hardly has the ball, like, and time on the ball, dude.
Yeah, true.
And when he does have time on the ball, he's looking for, like, the killer pass.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's all he can really do. Like, he doesn't have time. Like, Christian Eriksen actually has time on the ball, bro.
Yeah,
that's
a
why
lot
he
of it,
can sit and do things. In
and I guess because he plays a bit deeper as well.
A bit deeper,
he can see way more of what's happening in the game.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, in terms of improvements, I think if Bruno can improve that. Fred had a shocker.
As always.
You know, not as always. You know what? I just think it's one of those things where it's maybe he's rusty as well. He hasn't played in a while. But I can see that Casemiro-Fred partnership working in certain games. You know, because in a game like yesterday, for example, sometimes you can't have Bruno and Eriksen playing. You need to diversify the midfield in order to get a different result, you know?
Yeah, of course. That's very much game specific, right?
Yeah.
Like, you see, Fred can't attack, dude.
Yeah,
but he's fantastic off the, like, when he's defending.
Yeah.
He's fantastic, dude.
And he's got energy, he's got the legs.
He's
got the legs, yeah.
But, like, going forward, he adds nothing to the game.
Yeah.
He's like the reverse Trent Alexander-Arnold.
I hear you.
So that's a bit of a problem, especially when the guy replacing Fred going forward is like elite, bro.
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen, right?
Yeah.
So fuck Fred, bro. That's basically what I'm saying to summarize. What I love is we're not playing Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
Which I love that, dude. Keep at it. Varane and Martinez have spectacular.
Yeah, now they've solidified their players.
Yeah. There's no arguing that's the best centre back pairing anymore. It would be stupid to put Harry Maguire in the starting lineup, right? So that's good. CR7, bro. CR700.
Bro, you know, one call that I have to question the manager about was taking him off when he took him off.
Yeah.
Because you saw, like, the chances that we had in the game, like, once he went off, those are chances that he probably scores.
Yes.
So, well, I don't know what's happening with him. I don't know if he's still trying to blood him in. Because remember, the more I'm seeing him play as the season progresses, the more that I can actually identify that I think he was affected by not having a preseason. And now that he's getting the minutes in the legs, you can see he's getting better and better. Even in the previous game against Everton, he played well.
True.
You know, I think he's still got it in him. I think.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. So I agree with that. I feel like to be fair, he's like 38 years old or whatever, right? Yeah. But it's kind of sad to watch Ronaldo playing like this, like not scoring, goal drought.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Like not even involved in games that much. Yeah, is he improving? Sure, dude. But
he's not at the level that
dude, remember Cristiano Ronaldo 2 years ago?
Yeah, but even a season ago, I mean.
Even even a season ago, yeah, I guess.
Had he gone to City when he was supposed to last year, I mean, he probably would have scored double the numbers.
Yeah, that's actually true, bro.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it's still there. There's just
I think
factors.
I think he's gonna leave. Like,
definitely.
No reason
probably even in January, if it's possible.
Yeah, in January.
Yeah. But one upside, one positive about United that I identified was that we're getting harder to beat.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not just rolling over. So a game like this weekend, a season or two ago, we might lose that game, even if it's 1-0. But I think we're becoming harder to beat. And the quality of the football, you can actually see what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's somewhat of an identity, you know? It's not like they're just running around.
Yes,
like, you can see that there's actually a tactical game plan.
Yeah.
This is the plan, and they're trying to, execute that plan.
100%.
The only thing that I was missing this weekend, I was actually enjoying most of the football that they were playing, was the goals. That's it.
Yeah, and also against Ammonia, bro.
Yeah.
35 shots on goal. 1-0.
So I think next investment needs to be a striker.
Yes. Who you think?
Even if it's 100. We spoke about Mbappe last time, but he doesn't want to play as a striker. So what do you do then?
Bro, no, we just missing goals, bro.
Yeah.
Playing on the left wing, dude.
I think he can contribute to like creating the goals as well.
Yeah.
So probably Mbappe drop the money and be done with it. But another kid, bro, that we missed out on. I don't know if you've seen him, Benjamin Sesko. Benjamin Sesko plays for RB Salzburg.
Yes.
As well.
God,
another type of
Haaland. It wasn't Ralph Ragnick trying to bring him in.
Yeah. And what do you call this? Leipzig signed him. Because obviously RB grew, whatever. And I think that kid is going to be... He's going to be a machine. From what I've seen so far.
The other one is... I think it's Osimhen.
I've heard of it. I saw that Napoli. As well, yes.
Nigerian guy.
Yeah, also good.
He's also flipping cracking, dude. So
yeah.
Him... you know what it is? What's very interesting is the big number 9 seems to be back, dude.
Yeah. Went away for a little bit.
We were playing like that false 9, basically. Like the Firmino.
And it worked. I mean, like 15 years ago, you couldn't do what City were doing and just play a false 9 in the Prem and still win the league. It was very difficult to create a system where the goals are coming from different areas of the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the strikers... the big man, the target man actually is coming back.
See, it was when you were playing 4-4-2, you could definitely play with a big striker.
Yeah.
Or you'd have one big striker, one small striker, right? And then you could cross the ball in from the wings. That's not a thing anymore, bro. When was the last time you saw some guy tearing down the right wing, crossing?
Been a while. Bro? I mean, even Bayern Munich used to play like that.
Yeah,
very direct.
Yes.
You know, but I think football is like fashion, bro. Like it's always cycles. Everyone's trying to play out from the back now and that type of thing.
Yes.
At some point, if someone reintroduces direct football, like in the correct way, it's going to shock people.
Yeah.
You know?
That's how Leicester City won the league. Everyone was playing 4-3-3.
Yeah.
And playing 4-4-2,
direct. Wingers, strikers. You know? But speaking of target men, bro, Haaland.
Yes.
In the Liverpool game. I don't know if you saw that.
Bro, what did I tell you about how to play Haaland?
Figuring him out.
What did I tell you, bro?
You said it.
I said it, dude.
And I don't know if you've noticed, bro. Man City, yes, they play.
No, wait. I didn't say anything about Haaland. I said something about Saliba, bro.
It was Saliba.
Not Haaland, bro. Okay.
No, but you did speak about like how you could potentially stop Haaland as well.
Dude, I say so many things on this podcast. So many great things, bro.
Yeah, but because you remember you said eventually teams are gonna figure Haaland out.
Oh yes, but that was last week, bro. Yeah. You're right.
So what I'm saying is, with Haaland, like City kind of changed their game plan in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas before that, make 3 or 4 passes or even a 5th pass to score a goal.
Yes.
But now it's 1, 2, and then like De Bruyne will look up and check. They're always checking for where Haaland is.
Yes.
So Liverpool were very clever in stopping that. They just cut off the supply. So every time Phil Foden would look up to be like, let me go for Haaland, they already had him man marked.
100%, yeah.
So that worked really well, bro. And Van Dijk actually did a good
showed
job.
Up, bro.
He showed up properly.
And another thing is, dude, what I realized about Liverpool is, did you see who was playing in their defense, bro?
Yeah,
Those
Joe
are big
Gomez.
Boys, bro. Those
Joe
are big,
Gomez
fast
also
boys,
did very
dude.
well.
Exactly.
Great performance, yeah.
And with us, what did we play, bro? Showed as Martinez, who got bullied off the ball, right?
Exactly, yeah.
It seems to be you want to figure out Haaland. You just got to put in bullies that are going to bully him back, bro. You can't have these guys.
You have to fight him back.
Bro, you can't push fucking Virgil van Dijk off the ball.
Nah, you can't.
Dude. That's a
What do
big
you
man.
think, bro? What do you think it is though about like Man City and losing at Anfield? Because they have a terrible record. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, I think Jurgen Klopp versus Pep Guardiola is like a chess match, bro.
Yeah.
And those are the two best at playing that game.
Ultimate.
You know?
Yeah.
And dude, I think Jurgen Klopp prepares very well when it comes to City. I think,
Yeah.
because I mean that's the biggest team.
Very
that has to play.
methodical when it comes to that.
So when it, like, you know what the thing is, you know, we were playing like ammonia, bro. We've got 35 shots on goal, bro.
Yeah.
That's just poor finishing. But that was not a chess game, bro.
No.
That was like, these guys are not good enough to beat us.
So this is what
They're not
going
going
to
to attack us. They're going to sit back and defend or whatever. We just
Let's see how we can break them down.
See how we
just
can break
based
them
on
down.
quality.
Dude, you know, City versus Liverpool. Those are two masterminds working, bro.
Yeah.
Who's going to play this game? Who's got this guy? How are we going to build our play? It's intricate, bro. It's an intricate chess game.
That's true.
So I think that Jurgen Klopp just has Pep Guardiola's number, bro.
Yeah.
Stop, bro.
But I mean, as well, if you look at it, even like pre-Klopp as well, City don't have a good record there. Even the times of Aguero, like Mancini days, or
Pre-Klopp,
not
Liverpool.
Mancini, but let me say Pellegrini days.
Yeah.
They still had quality players. Like they just can't crack Anfield for some reason.
Oh,
So what do you think that is? Is it the stadium?
Okay, so
the
there's two
atmosphere?
things, right? There's two things. The first thing is, bro, you must not underestimate Anfield's crowd, bro.
Yeah, nah. I
You know
think
they
it's probably
say-
the best in England.
Yeah, they say like Anfield, the away fixture of a Champions League game
Yeah,
at Anfield is the hardest game in football, bro.
yeah.
In
We saw that
the
with
whole
we saw that with
world of
Barcelona.
football.
Remember the Barca game?
There we go, bro.
Yeah,
You've seen them play. They've got fucking, what, 6 Champions League titles,
Yeah,
bro. That's
yeah.
the reason why, bro. Because if you have to go play at Anfield,
mm.
nighttime game, that crowd is bouncing.
Rocking, eh?
They sing the Beatles, bro.
Yeah,
There's flags waving, and these guys don't shut up, bro.
yeah. And you
The
know
whole
that's
game.
that's cultivated over time. Like it's not.
For years and years and
Yeah.
years. Oh yeah. Dude, like I'm not a fan of Liverpool, bro.
Yeah,
I hate Liverpool a lot, bro. But I can respect their supporters, dude.
yeah,
That's
definitely.
the thing, dude. Like
Yeah,
the atmosphere in Anfield is crazy, dude.
Nah,
You can
it's
see it on
insane.
TV. Imagine what it's like in person.
yeah.
And there's
mad.
only a few stadiums like that in the world, like Dortmund Stadium. As well.
Oh yeah,
Crazy. And then okay, and when I say crazy, it's like you can see they're putting that energy onto the field.
yeah.
Where the
And it
players are
transmits to the players,
Where the
right?
players are like, you know, getting pumped up, bro.
Because I don't know if you
there's other
saw.
crazy atmospheres, like
Yeah.
any game in Turkey. It's
Yeah,
flipping
yeah,
crazy,
true,
right?
yeah.
The derbies in Turkey, but like I think the players are probably like, whoa, dude,
Yeah.
it's always crazy.
Because I don't know if you saw, there was a shift in the game yesterday. There was a time Pep was goading like the Anfield supporters, and they were like, "Oh, okay, cool,"
Let's
and
go.
they kind of turned it up, and
Yes.
you could actually see like a shift in the like player performance from that.
100%.
It's crazy, like just the energy
Yeah.
went through the roof, and I guess that's why Klopp and Liverpool are such a good match.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
because he
yes.
knows how to cultivate that type of energy as well.
Yes. So,
You know,
in the NFL, when there's a big play that happens, a player will like a big sack or something, and
Yeah.
the player will get up and amp the crowd up, and the crowd gets hyped, dude, because like something incredible has just happened, you know.
yeah.
If Klopp does that, dude, at like a
Yeah.
football game, 100%, bro.
Mm.
Not everyone can do that, though.
No.
Not everyone can say, "Come on, we need your help."
Yeah.
70,000 people or 30,000.
Exactly.
I don't know.
And I mean, I get jealous of it, bro. Like, I mean,
You
United,
think Ralph Ragnick
great,
would do
bro.
that, bro?
United, like, obviously, Old Trafford is a great stadium.
Mhm.
Atmosphere is also probably good, but it's lacking that thing, bro.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. I think Old Trafford now compared to Old Trafford under Ferguson is two different things.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
everyone is protesting ownership.
Yeah.
We hate
The real
manager,
supporters,
we hate
like-
different players, and that was not the thing in Ferguson's era, right?
Yeah.
Everyone was fucking down for the cause.
Yeah.
Okay, even then there was Glazers out stuff, but it wasn't like how it is now.
No, absolutely.
Bro, now we're singing, you know, "Kill the Glazers."
At the stadium.
It's 60-minute, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of the culture now, which
Yeah.
is not on, bro.
And I mean, the fans are fucking
No, not that.
like
Hey,
devoid of life. as
Glazers
well.
out though.
No,
Glazers out,
absolutely,
though.
absolutely.
Go on,
That's
bro.
the agenda. But you know, also, you know, when something like Glazers ownership is sucking the life out of fans,
Mm.
that can probably affect like how they feel or how they show up to the game. You know, they're not supporting with as much enthusiasm.
Yes.
You know, and like I said, Klopp is the perfect guy for that type of situation. Because Ten Hag seems like a classy man, relaxed. Like, he's not going to try and amp a crowd up. Even Pep Guardiola. They're not those type of managers.
That's true.
You
That's
know?
true. Yeah, Jurgen Klopp's got that fire in him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, it's very interesting, the stadium dynamic and how that happens. Just like, it's almost like, even in the Champions League with City, like, it's crazy how a team with that much quality, it's just like mauling everyone over, can buckle just when it comes to certain like scenarios or situations, you know.
Dude, what's another thing? Also, my other point was that, dude, City, their fans are quiet, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
They struggle to fill up
horrible,
the stadium,
bro. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, like, when it comes to Manchester, even to this day, Manchester United have a shitload of international fans.
Yeah.
That's why that stadium is sold out all the time. Like your boy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I made the pilgrimage from South Africa. I go watch fucking Norwich, bro.
Yeah.
But it's an event for me. Bro, only people in flipping Manchester support Manchester City.
Yeah, apparently even like on derby days, like you'll see mostly red.
Yeah.
That's why even like their parades, like their fucking trophy parades.
Yeah.
It's like empty, bro.
Yeah, City is not an international team. Not now.
Yeah.
Like, of course, it's clearly building towards that. But you see where they lack culture, bro. Like,
and you can't buy that.
So do you know why Haaland was also a very important signing for City? Because have you noticed now they show like you know, when Haaland scores, they show his dad celebrating or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, this City legend.
Yeah.
And now his son is playing for City. Bro, that is a
story, yeah.
And they're trying to cultivate that history.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what position Haaland's father played. I've never heard of this man ever in my life, bro. I don't know.
The only reason why I know Haaland's dad is because Roy Keane ended his career.
A United player, bro.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I know.
Legend, bro.
Yeah.
But you see what I'm saying? It's like they don't really have that oomph, you know. That's
they don't have the class of '92. They don't have.
They've got like 2 stories, bro.
Yeah.
Two stories.
Have plenty, bro.
Plenty. Oh, too many,
over
bro.
generations.
Dude, if you go to Old Trafford, there's the what's this thing called, the Munich Tunnel, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Where it's like when you walk to a certain part of the stadium, you walk through this like shrine of the Munich air disaster. So as you're walking through, you're getting the history of just one small story, but one story of United's history.
Yeah.
As you're walking into the Stretford end, bro. Like, think how powerful that is, and it's like it's a crazy story of the Munich air disaster, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, you walk through that tunnel, and then, you know, once again you walk through through another part of the stadium where you see like images of all the time they're lifting trophies, Champions Leagues, and all of that, dude. City don't have that, bro.
Yeah.
City
and I mean,
have
it's like,
what's now in front of them.
And you know what it is? It's like, you obviously don't want to celebrate tragedy, just like, you know, Liverpool have the Hillsborough disaster as well. You don't want tragedy to be the basis on which you build your foundations and like your heritage.
Where you going with this, bro?
No.
Where you going with this?
No, trust me, I'm not gonna say it. I'm saying you don't want that to happen. But stories like that, like tragedies like that, basically showed the character of the club to come back from that, how to deal with like bad situations. You know, it basically encompasses like the whole fabric of the club and what the club is about in essence. You know, what do they do during hard times? How do they bounce back from that? That terrible thing happened, but they're still able to rebuild and still be Manchester United, you know?
Yeah, that's a very interesting take, because if you think about it, dude, City got cash injection, bro. They got money, and then all of a sudden they were good. Well, not all of a sudden, it took a couple of years, but not that long, dude.
Yeah.
Like 4 years they were pumping, bro.
Yeah.
And now they're the most successful team in England over 10 years. But they haven't really faced any adversity. Nothing, bro.
Chelsea.
What?
But Chelsea's the most successful.
Oh, is it Chelsea?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe second.
But in the Premier League.
In the Premier League. Obviously, they didn't have Champions League. But my point is, they were that successful with only triumph, bro. They don't know adversity, bro.
Yeah.
So what
even like
now,
Liverpool's story of not winning the league for 30 years.
Yeah, exactly.
And coming back, like that's
Bro, it's like, do you know, like, if
Champions
City
League.
and Liverpool are fighting for a title, two teams I hate, bro.
Yeah.
I hope it's City that wins it, bro.
Absolutely.
Because firstly,
Because
I
that
really
has
don't like,
big ramifications. Even Arsenal to a degree.
yeah,
I would rather City win over them.
yes,
You know?
yes, because it's like, you know, as football fans, dude, as much as we want to see victory of our own clubs,
Yeah.
we want to see the downfall of everyone else.
Yeah, true.
Let's be honest, bro. There's just something about that, right? Being fanatical about something means you must have the ops, bro.
Yeah.
And-
You have to have the ups.
And City doesn't feel like a op, bro.
Nah, not at all.
Like I get it, bro. They beat us 6-3 and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's painful. But let me tell you something. If Liverpool beat us 6-3, it'll all be.
Bro, that could
pain
ruin
today,
my
bro.
season. That could ruin my season.
Yes, dude.
That could ruin my season. Because that's something that you won't forget for years.
Yeah.
You know?
Like City are ops light, bro.
Yeah.
They're ops light.
Ops, young ops, bro. You know?
Dude. I mean, like, if I had to look at it, like, who are United's biggest rivals, dude? And I'm not talking about like right now today,
Yeah.
but I'm saying
Liverpool,
like
Arsenal,
in the history.
bro.
I'm saying Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea. Bro, I'd even put Spurs before Liverpool, before City in terms of like impactful games throughout my
True,
lifetime.
true.
You know, not
Remember,
just
we
the last
even
couple
had
of years.
a rivalry with Newcastle
Yeah,
at
one
a stage,
yeah.
you know?
And Leeds, I guess you could put there, but I really don't regard Leeds and Newcastle as
No,
our
absolutely
rivals.
not.
I get
I'm
it,
just
like,
saying,
the
like,
history's there, but
in terms of we were speaking about, you and Josh spoke about in the previous podcast about how, you know, that period, Fergie's last days against City, that was spicy, bro.
yeah.
That was spicy, and I think had that continued, then maybe
We would have
we're having a
something
different
These guys
conversation.
just beat us now, bro. or we beat them, but then they go and win the league, you know, and we're
Yeah.
nowhere near winning the league. So
Yeah, exactly. So stories are important. It's just kind of like how, let's say United,
yeah.
let's say we don't win the league for another 15 years, and then eventually we get new owners that care about their club, they rebuild, and we become a force again.
Yeah.
Bro, that story,
Yeah.
like, it breaks everything that City have done
100%, dude.
over that time period.
Recovering
You know what I
from Fergie.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, it'll be like a whole thing, bro. There'll be a hashtag
There'll be a
about it,
DVD,
everything,
if there's
bro.
DVDs, or
Yeah.
a movie on Netflix or some shit about the comeback.
Yes, bro.
So
There'll be a
yeah,
whole
stories
episode
are-
just on the Ralph Ragnick era, bro.
Yeah.
Where this guy said he was going to implement the gang press, bro. And then
And
for
you know
half
what's
an hour,
funny?
bro.
It's funny, like clubs like PSG, for example, they already have heritage. Actually, maybe like not as successful without the money,
Yeah.
but like I see like a lot of their ultras, like their hardcore fans, don't like this model of how PSG's run.
Yes.
You know,
There's a whole
They have a
campaign to
cult
get
following,
the-
dog. Like
get that. What do you call it, bro? Like that tradition back into their club.
yeah, they want that because I think they feel like there's no character anymore. It's just
Yeah, bro. Because the thing about PSG is that they go and dominate the French league.
Yeah.
No one fucking cares about that, bro. Then
No
they
one.
go and not win the Champions League, which also nobody
such
cares
a waste.
about.
It's such a waste.
But then at the other end, they're just spending all of this money on what, dude? On what
Yeah,
exactly?
Yeah.
That's why I think Mbappe must definitely leave PSG. It's not a good situation.
Nah, he needs to. It'll be nice for his resume to say he played with Messi.
Bro, is PSG
whatever.
going to win the Champions League this year?
Nah.
No, right?
On paper, you could say, they're contenders.
Yeah,
but
on FIFA, bro.
yeah.
That's it, dude.
Other than that, I mean, Thomas Tuchel lost with them as well in the final.
Yeah.
And then he goes and wins the league with Chelsea the next year. I mean, the
Yeah.
Champions League with Chelsea the next
Yeah.
year. So it's like,
It's not
How
the
much
manager,
more, bro?
It's not the players. It's
Nah.
Not what is it, dude?
you know what I mean?
It's just that
So,
like the French league is not great, bro.
Nah.
It's like there's PSG and then there's like Everton is like
Yeah.
the next caliber of club, bro.
mm,
So I don't know, dude.
yeah. But yeah, bro, speaking of, we spoke about how United would have probably lost that game. Arsenal Leeds as well. They scraped the 1-0 against Leeds. They're also winning games now
Dude,
that
how
they would
about
have
Arsenal
lost
is now building on their lead, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
building on the
the
lead.
gap is what, 4 points now.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, like the more the weeks go on, the more you like, could they do it?
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Leicester season, right? You're like, this will go away.
Yeah.
But as the weeks go on, like there's a case. They're building a case, bro, for this
Yes.
fucking title race. They were supposed to play City this week,
Yeah.
but I think there was a change because during the Queen's
Oh,
death.
yes.
So like they rescheduled everything, and their postponed game is now being replaced by the Europa League. I think it takes preference. But maybe it is good they're not playing City now, because City are a wounded animal after losing. They're probably gonna wanna.
Bro, this will be City's one of two losses of the season, bro.
Yeah, true. But you know how they are after losing, bro. They come out.
Bro, and also, if City do not win the flippin' Premier League with Haaland, then they must retire.
And if they don't win the Champions League with him as well, then I don't know.
Even the Champions League.
But it's Champions League is technical. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. The Champions
League. What do you think of the Ballon d'Or this season, bro? Do you think Haaland is potentially gonna win it?
Bro, Benzema must win this Ballon d'Or.
Absolutely. Bro, if Benzema doesn't win the Ballon d'Or this year...
If they give this thing to I don't know who, bro. Who could they give it to? They can't give it to Haaland, bro.
Nah.
No ways. Not when there's a World Cup here as well. Remember that, dude?
That is true.
That's going to affect.
And Benzema's back in the French team now,
yes,
so
bro.
I think he'll play an important role.
He's putting his days off. What did he get trouble for? He was
bro,
fucking to the hotel room,
extortion, bro. Like extorting fucking... What's that player's name, bro? Valbuena.
Yes, bro.
He took nudes or something, or there was some porno tape.
Yes,
and extorted Valbuena or whatever, and they're like, yeah, fuck you.
Nah, he's just concentrating on football now, bro.
Yeah, bro. And you know what? I'm loving the fact that since like Ronaldo, like the characters in the team, Ramos, since all these people have left, it seems like he's taken on more responsibility. Like he's relishing it, bro.
Yeah.
Like relishing actually being a leader in the team.
Being the main man.
And it's crazy how like some players we've known over the years, like this guy's talented. But once certain players leave, it's like, you know, they're able to show the best versions of themselves.
Dude, I think last year's Champions League, you take that into account, right? The World Cup, dude, France can go all the way in this World Cup, bro.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't think they will, but they definitely can. I think even a decent competition, like, dude, make the semi-finals.
Yeah.
And you give Benzema the Ballon d'Or, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he deserves it, bro.
He deserves it, bro.
He deserves
100%.
it, yeah.
I mean...
Because if he doesn't win it this year, I don't think he'll win it again.
The other only case I can make is Kevin De Bruyne, bro.
Yeah, potentially.
Because Haaland he was playing for Dortmund half of the year, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy how, like, the Ballon d'Or, the best player in the world, has become such a grey area now, eh?
Remember
like,
how easy it was?
Yeah, before it was like...
Messi, Ronaldo,
and then we'll see Iniesta or whoever else. You know?
Dude, it's actually crazy to think, like, if Messi and Ronaldo, let's say we just said, okay, there's another Ballon d'Or for you guys, bro. You fight for that, right?
Yeah.
Who would be the best player, like, that's not Messi and Ronaldo in those years where they did win it? Bro, there's, like, a lot of good players that we would not, like...
Ian Robben, Ribéry, Xavi, Iniesta.
Dude, like Robin van Persie could have made it a couple years, bro. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, nah, it's crazy, bro. I think it's because there's a shift in football now. And it's like, I think a lot of players are establishing themselves as well.
You know when Modric won the Ballon d'Or, bro?
Yeah.
It was so weird, bro.
That was awkward.
Modric, bro.
Because you know when you, like, if you followed Modric's career, you're like, Modric, like from Spurs, you know? It's just like, what? But yeah, bro, it's going to be interesting. I hope he does win it.
Yeah.
Real Madrid are looking really good, bro.
Who else do you think?
Under Ancelotti. Who else do I think could win it? Lewandowski.
Lewandowski was robbed, bro.
Yeah, he was.
He should have definitely have won the Ballon d'Or that year where it was Bayern Munich won the Champions League. That was that year, right? Yeah. They have like, it was like...
Bro, he broke flipping Gerd Muller's record. Like, he did a lot that season, bro.
And then they're like, nah, COVID, bro, no Ballon d'Or. That's a robbery, bro.
Bro, even if
like,
they just...
in our heart, we know...
Yeah, even if they just delivered the fucking trophy to his house, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like,
because it was a shortened season and stuff, that's why they didn't do it. But, like, come on. Dude.
Yeah. Nah, I think he deserved it, absolutely.
I mean, it wasn't like one of those situations like, you know, let's give this to Jorginho, bro.
But to be fair, if Haaland does also carry on in this way, he might be nominated. Who knows?
Yeah, dude. But
he carries
he's
on
not
the way
going to be in the
going.
World Cup. And whenever there's a World Cup here, dude.
Yeah, that changes a lot.
It's a big part, dude.
It does. But I see maybe potentially as a nominee. Let's see, depending on what City do in the Champions League as well.
I mean, I think he's the best player in the world right now.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't think he's gonna by December, 31st of December, is he gonna do enough to be better than what
Mbappe maybe for clout. We don't know.
No, man. Bro, if Mbappe wins...
Not to win, I'm just saying as a nominee.
Oh, nominee.
For clout, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, but bro, Real Madrid, they're playing really well.
Yeah.
They went through their little tough phase, their patchy phase after COVID, kind of like what Barcelona is going through now. But they seem to be recovering well, you know. And one guy, bro, that I was thinking about after the El Clasico, the Drake curse struck again, by the way. That guy, bro, he's bad news. I don't want him anywhere near my team. But Ancelotti, bro, like, you know, Ancelotti is one of those guys, like, sometimes you tend to forget about him. Like, if you, just thinking off the top of your head, you'll be like, Pep, Klopp, whatever. But Ancelotti, bro, what a great manager, bro.
Bro, Ancelotti was the coach of, like, the AC Milan team, bro.
The legendary one.
Do you see I posted that Instagram story?
Yeah.
Bro, I saw that and I was like, good lord, bro. So it's just for the people at home, dude.
Yeah.
Well, not follow me on Instagram, but you should totally follow me on Instagram, by the way. It's like the AC Milan team, that AC Milan team walking out Batano, bro. And there's just like banger after banger.
Ibrahimovic, Ronaldinho, Zlatan,
bro, Maldini, dude.
It's crazy.
Ronaldinho at the end there, bro.
Pirlo as well. It's incredible.
How that team didn't win everything is crazy.
But bro, I don't know, bro. I just really shout out to Ancelotti, bro.
Yeah.
Just want to give that man his flowers. I think once he retires,
then
or in years to come when he's no longer here, bro, then
he's got 3 Champions League titles, hasn't
he? I think it is 3. He's won a league title in every major European like league. So he's won a league title
in France, dude.
PSG, coach PSG.
Yeah.
He's won at PSG, he's won at Bayern Munich, he's won at Chelsea, he's won at Real Madrid, and obviously AC Milan as well.
Yes.
That's crazy,
that's not bad, bro.
Yeah.
But can you do it in the PSL? That's what I want to know.
Can he?
Can he, bro? We'll never know, dude. Whoa.
On a hot night at Amazulu. So yeah, bro. I'm enjoying Real Madrid. And the way they're playing right now, I think even with like the top Premier League teams like your Cities, I think they could still give them problems, bro. Like they're not gonna fold. I think in the Champions League,
Vinicius is very good, dude. Another thing is, bro,
Valverde,
killing the La Liga Player of the Month last
killing
month,
it, bro. Yeah.
I think that's why they were probably like, we can move on from Casemiro. Let United overpay for Casemiro.
No, they always, one thing about Madrid, they always let players go at the right time. Always.
Have you noticed, actually, now that you say that, right? United never make a profit from players, ever.
Nah.
We always overpay for
Madrid
players.
mostly do.
Real Madrid is technically the biggest club in the world, right?
Yeah.
How is it that they buy players for cheap, right? And then sell them to United or whoever for a profit? Because after they've won like 2 Champions League with Real Madrid.
That's what I was about to say. You know what increases those players' value is they're so successful at Madrid as well that the price just skyrockets, and it's like, bro, you can see what this man's doing.
Yeah.
And even if you don't want to take him, we'll keep him. That's the energy they have, because he'll still benefit us.
Yes,
so take it or leave.
Di Maria, bro.
Yeah, take it. Yeah. What do you mean? And I mean, even when we bought Di Maria, he was still prime, really.
Yeah.
You know,
bro, he still went to PSG afterwards and it was still good.
Yeah.
PSG.
Yeah, it's PSG. Yeah. So it's like, bro, United suck, and I think we used to do that really well. Yeah. Ferguson used to know when to let go of players.
Yes.
Like selling Van Nistelrooy even to Madrid, or Beckham to Madrid.
Hindsight, bro.
Yeah.
Bo Belichick, that's the greatest NFL coach of all time, right? He has a philosophy of always let a player go. And it's weird that this is such public knowledge, and yet he still gets players to play for him.
Yeah.
But his thing is, you let players go a year before you have to.
Yeah.
Rather than a year when it's a year after it's too late, bro.
Yeah.
So the thing is,
just like Pogba, right?
Why would you let this guy go right now?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? He's pumping on all cylinders. Then you see 2 years later, bro, that player's gone, dude.
Bro, just like Pogba. We could have made nice 60 million for him a few years ago.
From who wanted it? Juventus or something?
Juventus. I think Madrid and Barca were also sniffing.
That's another thing about United, isn't it? We let players go for fucking free, dude.
Yeah. They should have just sold him. Because also I think it's one of those things with Madrid. They look and they say, okay, this player doesn't want to be here clearly. And you've already done so much for us. It's time.
Let him make your money as well.
Yeah. Just like Casemiro was like, I want to leave you. They're like, we're not going to hold you back. They never stand in the way. You know. unless the player really wants to leave. And when do players really want to leave Madrid?
When they want another challenge, because you just completed La Liga and the Champions League, bro.
Just like Varane, right? Varane was like,
Champions League Varane,
done.
bro.
Yeah, I'm done.
4
What
Champions
else?
League
I won the
titles.
World Cup.
God,
Let me go try something new.
Exactly.
So
That's 100% true, bro. You know what? Another thing is we're talking about all of these players. You know, if Benzema does win the Ballon d'Or this year, Madrid would have 2 Ballon d'Or players in one team, bro.
that's crazy.
That has not happened in
Ever.
many years. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably has
or-
happened. Like,
But years ago, not in,
but
in
you know,
this
do
generation.
you know why that's important? Is because for the last flipping 10 years, Messi and Ronaldo have been winning all the Ballon d'Ors.
Yeah,
So they've only been the one Ballon d'Or player in their team at a time, right?
yeah, true.
So, yeah, it'll be
Do you think like having Ballon d'Or players in your team or even World Cup winners like enhances, like, do you think it enhances the club?
I think if those players are like leaders, because if you're a leader, that means you're influential, right?
Yeah,
And if you're influential, that means you have some say in the dressing room.
yeah,
And when you are 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, Cristiano Ronaldo, it doesn't matter what club you go to, you step in the
Yeah.
dressing room, you've got like, not clout, I shouldn't say clout, but you've got influence, right? So 100% it does, dude.
and you know what, bro? Like with United as well, you can see how like the leadership has enhanced. Because I think last season, okay, sure, Varane did come in, but he was injured most of the time, so I don't think he was that like very much involved in the dressing room.
Mhm.
But now that he's playing regularly, he's involved and he's a leader, bro.
Yes.
He captains France even sometimes. Casemiro as well, we know he's a leader.
Mhm.
So they basically, like, if you're gonna be a pussy in the United dressing room and be like, Ronaldo's such a cunt, whatever, they're gonna be like, nah, bro, like, this is what we're doing here.
Yeah.
I think De Gea is also actually one of those.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he's won a Premier League. He knows what it's about. He's been around that.
100%, yeah.
So I like the fact that the core of the team is
And
starting
Bruno
to-
Fernandes, bro, that
As
guy's
well.
fiery, bro. That's what I
Yeah.
love about that guy, dude. He's
And-
not afraid to hide his emotions.
Do you know what I like about Bruno and also to a degree Anthony as well?
Mhm.
They don't run away from the pressure
Confrontation, yeah.
or even like the stature of these other great players. So like, you know, for example, Harry Maguire, he seems like he's a bit of a pussy. Like he's
a little bit, bro.
But like Bruno, I think even though those guys have won all of the stuff they won, whatever, he
Can
can
still
still
step
he
up,
can
yeah.
still captain them because they speak the same language, and he doesn't think he's bigger than them. He can be like ask for advice and speak to them, and maybe ask
Yeah.
like, what do you guys think is best? Maybe include them in decision making,
Yeah.
which is probably the smartest tactic.
Yeah, I mean, in a dressing room, there can be many different leaders, right? Like, I feel like maybe Bruno Fernandes is the emotional leader
Yeah, yeah,
because that fiery personality comes out. He's not scared to shout at the ref or whatever.
yeah,
So that's why his role, his leadership role in the dressing room is that of that emotional leader.
yeah,
But like a technical leader, bro, look at Casemiro. Okay, maybe not at United, but at Madrid, he was
Yeah.
running that midfield, bro.
exactly.
And he was that link between the defense and the midfield.
I'd say Eriksen to a degree as well. Because
Eriksen,
he's
that's all.
quiet.
The
He doesn't
technical
speak
leader.
much, but like on the pitch, he leads
Yeah.
by example.
Technical leader, bro.
Yeah,
And then I guess Cristiano Ronaldo, you could also say an emotional leader.
yeah, of course, bro.
Physical leader, bro.
It's just
Hype up the crowd, you know?
with
He's
like
that guy.
people like Ronaldo, your Michael Jordans, they're very demanding, bro.
Mhm.
Very
Yes,
fucking
yes,
demanding.
yes,
Kobe Bryant's.
A physical leader, bro. Yeah, of course.
I
dude.
saw a video the other day where one of Kobe's coaches
Yeah.
was like, Kobe,
Would have been Phil
why?
Jackson, dude. Yeah.
No, not even like the head coach, just one of the coaches.
Oh,
of
like
the
the
team.
coaching staff guy.
Yeah. He was like to Kobe, like, Kobe, why are you such a dick, bro? Because apparently he was a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Like, why are you such a dick? Then he's like, nah, dude, like, I fucking work hard every day on my craft.
hmm
Like, I grind every day, I work hard. And these guys don't do the same. They just give the bare minimum of what they're supposed to do. And that's, like, insulting to me. So
Mhm.
that's why, like, when we come to practice, I'm a dick to them. I rough
Yeah.
them up in training and all of that shit. And then the coach is like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like,
Fair
people are like,
enough.
that looks bad on the fucking coach saying, like, yeah, sure thing, dude. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Cool. But, like, yeah, bro, those type
But
of
at
players
that
are
level,
very
bro, how can
demanding.
you argue at it, bro? How
You
can you?
can't
Because
really.
it's not like he's a dick and not producing, bro.
Yeah, true,
He's all-time great.
Yeah.
And he's telling you, he's giving you a rationale of why he is the way he is. And,
Mm.
bro, like, I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan, dude.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, bro, that guy, you know when they speak about Mamba mentality?
Mm.
You know, Mamba mentality is not just a catchphrase, a Nike
No, no, no.
slogan that they put into sell shoes, bro. It really is like an elite mindset.
Mm.
Kobe Bryant, bro, was like a black mamba, bro.
Yeah.
He was deadly, bro.
Lethal, bro.
Lethal, bro.
Yeah.
And not everyone can do that, bro.
I
Not
even
everyone
saw
can do
there
that.
was this thing where one of his Lakers teammates, I forgot which teammate it was, but they were playing like for the national teams, and he was playing against, and he was
Pau Gasol.
yeah, and he smashed that guy, bro.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, dog, right now you're not my teammate, bro.
Yeah, you're my
opponent.
brother, but like right now you're my competition,
Yeah.
bro. You know, you're
Nah,
not
that's
gonna get off
mad
easy,
mentality, bro. That's mad mentality. What do you think it takes to maintain that? Because, like, even with Ronaldo,
How about this, bro? Here's a good question, right? Not what it takes to maintain, bro. Because maintain, you can say you work hard,
Yeah.
you gotta, work. What do you think it takes to get that mentality?
to develop it.
To develop it. What are the factors that need to happen?
Okay, from personal view, personal perspective, I think it's being humble. That's the first thing.
Okay.
Because obviously you're gonna come into the sport, you're young, you need to make certain observations. Even though you're talented, you need to understand that I don't know it all. So what is it gonna take for me to get to the level of like these other pros that are already ahead of me? Even though they're not better than me, and by the time I'm done, my legacy might be better than theirs. But you need to be humble, bro. Take in information, learn, understand your craft first. I think that's the first thing, which is why like I get so pissed off with like when I hear these stories about Mbappe. Because it's like, you're not doing that, bro. Yes, you've had great success at a relatively young age, but it's not enough. It's not enough to be Ronaldo. It's not enough to be Messi or to be a fucking cult hero, bro. All-time great. It's not enough. So I think it's first being humble and learning. And once learning and being humble, you use like that information that you've learned to hone in on your skills and always like maintain on your skills. Continuous improvements, I think, would be the second step. And then I think the last step would probably be not becoming complacent, bro.
Never,
I
dude.
think that's the thing. Because then
No,
obviously
that's off, bro.
you can have the talent and be too arrogant and not want to learn. And then your career won't go to where you imagined it to be.
Like
And then-
Val Morrison.
Exactly. And then you can learn, but then not actually take time to actually like hone in on your skills
Mm-hmm.
and continue like improving like on a consistent basis. And then you can do like the first two steps, become lit, and then once you're lit, you're like, cool, I did it. When that's not the case, like you need to keep doing that, dude, the whole time.
Yeah.
And in a sense, you probably have to do all three steps over and over again in a cycle to keep yourself at that high level.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like probably cyclical. You know what it is, dude? If we look at Kobe Bryant, dude, he had won MVPs. He had won championships. He played with great players. He's led bullshit teams to the finals.
Yeah.
But there was times where he could have just retired. You know, Kobe Bryant could have retired in 2007.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
would have been a Hall of Famer. Same with Tom Brady. Tom Brady could have retired when he had won 3 Super Bowls, and he would have been a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But these guys pushed themselves to accomplish even more than what they had done when they were like in their prime, when they were younger, as older guys. Like Tom Brady, they said like this guy's done, bro. He's done. He went and won 3 Super Bowls after they said he was done.
Yeah.
And then there's players who don't win any. He won 2 in like 2 different eras of his life.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same with Kobe Bryant. As an older guy, he also won championships, you know? So it's like you cannot ever not have a giant goal, ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have to continuously be working on a goal. I think for me, like this is personal, I feel like most people set their goals way too small. So their goals are like, I'm gonna, buy this car, but the car that they want to buy is maybe a C-class Mercedes, bro. Or, whatever it may be, but your goals are too small, so when you accomplish them, you feel like, I'm done now.
Yeah.
My goals are accomplished.
You get comfortable in that.
But if, I'll speak, once again, personally, I set my goals very high. But, if I had to tell you, you'd be like, those are too high, bro.
You sound like a madman, right?
Exactly. I sound like a madman.
Yeah.
But to me, it makes sense because I know that the fun is not in accomplishing the goal, dude. It really isn't. Because I've accomplished goals and it feels very nice in the moment. And then 2 days later, you kind of forget about it. But what I found is that the journey in itself is more rewarding than actually achieving the goal. So if you set your target very, very, very high, I'm talking about Porsche 911 GT3 RS high, bro.
Yeah. I hear you.
The journey to achieving that becomes more fun. More fun.
Yeah.
More painful, sure. Because it's not easy to have lofty ambitions. You're going to have to go through all kinds of twists and turns and learn all kinds of things, fail many times to achieve that goal. But once you do get there, what you do realize is how impactful the journey has been in your life story, you know?
Yeah.
So that's just something I found. And that's the way I live my life, you know?
Yeah.
And my thesis of setting goals is also one where I feel like in life, bruh, I mean, you've only got one life, dude. And if you are choosing to live a small life, we know already, like, you don't have to debate it. You're going to regret it when you're older, right?
Yeah.
When you're 60, 70 years old, you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
I feel that you gotta just try, bro. You gotta try.
And you know what the thing is with trying?
Yeah.
A lot of the times I think when you try, because the thing is, I think a lot of times like you want to do things when things are perfect. So let's just say for an athlete, for example, they want to be like, I want to start playing this sport, or I'm already playing it at a low level. There's trials, whatever, but it's too far.
Yeah.
I don't have transport.
Let's wait for the perfect situation and then.
You know,
I mean,
it's like,
we can even relate it back to our own lives. Very personal.
Yeah.
This podcast, bro. How did we start this thing? We
At a
got
bar.
to. Well, I sent you a message and it was like, let's get this thing going. A couple days later, we're in a bar.
Yeah.
The next.
Not even to discuss that. Actually.
Yeah, we got a small plan together in that bar. It wasn't like 2-3 days later we started recording, bro.
Yeah.
Because we just went at it, dude. And we were adamant that we were just gonna start and we were gonna figure it out. And how much of fun has the journey been from, you know, that first episode to now?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about fun, dude.
Yeah,
I look forward to this every week, you know? And in those kinds of moments is where greatness is made.
Just kind of like, I don't know if you've ever seen the Sadio Mane story. I mean, bro, this guy's like from a small village in Senegal. Like, he ran away from home, bro, like hitchhiked to go to like Dakar, which is like, I think it's the capital city of Senegal. And he didn't even have a plan, like, when he got there. He just went and said, like, I want to play football, let's see what's out here.
Yeah.
And he kind of just figured it out, I guess, until he got like a contract from a team in Europe.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, the rest is history.
Yes.
But sometimes that's all it takes, bro. Like, just, I don't want to call it blind faith, but like sometimes you just need to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, in order to be...
Well, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, right?
Absolutely.
But like, what are you waiting for to take that first step? You're waiting for everything to be perfect. There will never be a perfect time. You just gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it. And then there's a quote, I can't remember who it's from, but I saw it on Instagram Reels. It was Denzel Washington saying the quote, bro. So, if you, I can't even remember now, dude. But basically, it is, if you don't have courage, you're not gonna get started. But if you don't have consistency,
you're never gonna finish.
You're never gonna finish.
Yeah.
So.
Now I get that. Do you think we'll ever see like the elite mentality athlete again, to the levels of the people that we've spoken about, like your Ronaldos, your Messis, your Kobes,
Tom Brady,
your MJs, Tom Brady, Serena?
I think yes.
Tiger.
I think yes. I mean, those are generational talents. Only one or two of them appear.
In one generation. If you think about it, bro, like in our lifetime, how many of those have we actually seen? Which is actually mad, right?
I mean, you could probably one hand.
I mean, we got Usain, got Serena,
Yeah, Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps, Tom Brady, Ronaldo, Messi, Lewis Hamilton. Who else? I'm just saying, like, greats, bro. Like in every like sport, we've almost seen like
Yeah, dude. I think that's the
LeBron. Like we've seen them, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
LeBron's definitely there. Yeah, dude. I think every once in a while, okay, look, to just be a professional athlete, bro.
Yeah.
Takes all kinds of flipping, like crazy commitment and gifts, physical gifts, and then mentality. Because remember, every single guy we mentioned there, and lady, has also turned their sporting ability into a brand, and then that brand into a business, and that business into an empire. Every single one.
All of them, yeah.
That is not easy to do.
Nope.
In any one of those things, dude. Now to do it in all of them is a crazy
because obviously brands as well, as good as you are, right? Even if your career ends, a lot of them still have those deals. Kind of like, I wouldn't say David Beckham is a great, right? But he's a great businessman.
Yes.
And I think a lot of these
great
brands,
branding, dude.
yeah,
Fantastic
and a lot of these
brand.
guys still want to work with you because of your mindset, right? And how you think. Kind of like Beckham has a business empire, but Ronaldinho doesn't.
Yes.
So even though they hand it to you, like it doesn't mean that you're gonna build this massive empire.
Absolutely
It's
not.
crazy.
I mean, how many athletes go broke? Too many, dude.
Exactly.
Too many. And the thing is, it's like, okay, you have physical gifts. You have to. So when we go, let's circle back to our initial question of what it takes to build that mentality. Okay. So the first thing is you're a young child, right?
Yeah.
And you are gifted with some sort of athletic ability. Great, dude. Then you have to have the people around you that are going to mentor you. Because you're a child, right?
Yeah.
To mentor you, to get your mindset right?
Yeah.
So then you have to work very hard and you have to continuously be learning. And then after that, bro, you also need opportunities, bro.
Yeah, true.
Because think about it, how many people... I've played soccer with a lot of people, bro. Where I'm like, bruh, dude, you've got the talent to be...
Exactly.
An all-time great, bruh.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying because I'm maybe useless and
no, bro, that happens, bro. Even in rugby, I mean,
you just don't have the opportunity. Right?
Yeah, even in rugby, like, I mean, I've played with a lot of guys that I thought, this guy's special, bro.
Yeah.
Different, and from young age, I'm talking from the ages of 10 years old.
Yeah.
Where you see this guy and you're like, whoa, you know, like, and they just disappear, bro.
Yeah, maybe they don't have mentorship or they don't have the opportunity and now they're working in a fucking factory or some shit, right? I don't know, dude.
It's crazy.
And then, okay, so you've got that, right? Now let's say you make the league, bro. Now you're in a dressing room full of people that are just as talented and gifted and had the same mentorship and all of that as you, right? Now you have to separate yourself from an already really
elite group of people.
Yeah, an elite group of people. And that I think is like 99% mentality. Because at that point, if you're physically gifted, you can train. You've got the capacity to train.
Yeah.
You have to train your mind to know that you have to sacrifice more than these guys are already gifted and talented.
Yeah.
And then...
gives you fucking chills thinking about that shit.
And then after that, you have to be consistent in doing that, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I'm the kind of guy, and me and you differ on this, right? But I will go to the gym 5 days a week, right?
Yeah.
And I'll be looking nice, I'll be feeling nice, and then the next week I'll not go to the gym, bro.
Yeah.
And the following week I'll not go to the gym again, bro. Like consistency with physical fitness, like I've always struggled with that, right?
Yeah.
Obviously it's different from you.
Yeah.
What was a couple of weeks ago, you were in America teaching Arnold Schwarzenegger how to lift the weights, apparently. That's what I heard, bro. So that's just the thing. It's like you have to have killer mentality when it comes to consistency.
But
then we're not even done, bro.
Yeah.
So now you're an elite athlete, bro. Then all of a sudden the switch has to change, bro. And be like, wait a minute, I'm also building a brand over here, dude. And this brand can be monetized, bro. So now you have to build a brand and then not get into too much trouble with the paparazzi and all of that shit, dude. And then go build a business, bro. And then you have to get more mentors, learn more things, because building a business is not easy. No matter how much money you put into a business, doesn't mean you're going to get anything out of it, dude.
True.
I mean, there's plenty of athletes that have tried to build businesses and have done fucking nothing, right? So
exactly.
So yeah, bro.
But you know what I think the hardest thing is?
What's that?
Getting that balance. So you see how you're saying your physical fitness is not but maybe there's another area of your life where you actually